So you may be wondering, how do you actually do that? How do you get this sheet layer out? And a lot of times people will go to File and they'll hit Export, or they'll try and print it out and they'll export it as a PDF. That is wrong. That is not the way to do it. That can cause all sorts of issues with exporting things, because you can export a PDF from your design layers. If I click down here and go to Set, I could export this out as a PDF. Not what I want to do. If you've taken the time to create these beautiful sheet layers, you want to export these sheets out. And what Vectorworks calls that is publish. So it's effectively saying, what sheets do you want to publish? If I press my file up on my toolbar here and go down to this publish menu option, click publish, yet another dialog box comes up. You'll notice a theme. This allows you to choose what sheets you want to publish. I only have one, or we should only have for one, which is our sheet 1, but you could have as many sheets as you want. If you think of a big architectural project, you could have sheets and sheets and sheets of lots of different. So you can choose on the left-hand side which sheets you want to publish, which will appear on the right-hand side here. If I click on the sheet 1 that I want to publish, and I press this single arrow here, it puts it in there. Now, if I had a batch of like 4 or 5 sheets that I just want them all in, I could press this double arrow and it'll dump them all across in the order. In the order that it's selected, so sheet 1 through. And that's the order that the pages will come out in the PDF as well. So whatever you publish across here will be multiple pages in the same PDF file. So multiple sheets of pages in the same PDF file. So just be aware of that when you've got all of this here. It's just one file. It's not going to export out as multiple PDFs. So you can select whatever sheets you want. If you had lots of different sheets, you can just select a few and put them across into one PDF and so on. And when you do that, so if you select this one, send it across, when you hit publish, it actually comes up and says, do you want to save the current set of items as a saved set? Basically what this is saying is the sheets that you put across here, you want to save this as a set so that if you wanted to publish them out again, you don't have to keep choosing them and pulling them across. And where that's handy is if you've got, say you're doing a set design and you have a load of sheets that have construction information on them for the set for workshop, but you also have plans of where all the sets going for the scenes in the venue for the stage department and stage management department to do the markup, figure out where everything's flying and going on the stage. And what you could do is save those as different sets and then swap between them. So when you make updates, you can send them to the right people. Most of the time I just go, no, I don't care. It will then pop up where do you want me to save this to. Again, I'll just go into my OneDrive, my desktop, because why not? And I'm just going to call it. It will automatically come up with the file name of the Vectorworks drawing, but you can call it whatever you want. The size, I'm going to call it B1. I'm going to hit save. And it will publish that out, and it should automatically open up whichever PDF browser this is, which is my PDF software on my computer. So if I make this big, we have this nice sheet layer here. And that is us done. Always double check this is correct. A lot of the time you probably won't get it correct, or it'll have weird things on it. But that is correct. I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to downsize that, go back to Vectorworks. It said it's successfully published those items, and I'm going to say, okay, thank you. And that is us done. Hopefully, if you followed along, you have a nice sheet layer and a nice design layer.